And now, My 2 Cents with Kelly Ogle.
I have a handicapped placard hanging from my rearview mirror these days. Never thought I'd need one, and I'm thankful that it's a red one, which means it's temporary. It was a year ago tonight I tipped over the ladder I was standing on, landed on the concrete, and shattered my hip socket. I was in a wheelchair for a couple of months, a walker for a couple more, then on a cane. A year later, my gait looks almost normal, but every step I take with my left foot is painful from residual nerve damage. Some days are better than others, and on those days, I park in regular parking spaces. But a lot of times, that little placard makes it possible for me to go to events or stores or restaurants. I got to be honest, before my fall, I was one of the most judgmental people you've ever seen about who should and shouldn't park in those handicapped spots. But this changed me. I know some people abuse those placards, but most don't and have legitimate medical issues, some that are obvious, some, like mine, that aren't so obvious. I also need to thank these guys, John and Douglas and Mark, who have gone above and beyond, helping me over the last year here in the studio, really taking great care of me. Sam and Ronnie in the control room right in there, they've also been out in the studio. They just made it possible for me to continue with my job. And my partner here, who pushed me in a wheelchair around the station, and if you don't believe it, we have the scratched door jams to prove it.
That's true.
And the holes in the wall. Lastly, to all of you who expressed your concern and best wishes, it means more to me than I can ever say. I know this sounds strange, but this past year has actually been a blessing. I'm Kelly Ogle, and that's my 2 cents.